Welcome, dear listeners, to our show today, where we embark on a fascinating journey through the realms of Inca, a civilization that once flourished in the majestic landscapes of South America. As we delve into the earliest history of this enigmatic culture, let us first set the stage with a brief overview. The Inca Empire, which would eventually stretch from modern-day Colombia to Chile, was born in the 13th century in the region around Cusco, Peru. It was here, amidst the Andean highlands, that the foundations of this remarkable civilization were laid. Our tale begins in the early 13th century, around 1200 AD, when the first Inca ruler, Manco Capac, is said to have emerged from the mythical Lake Titicaca. According to legend, Manco Capac was sent by the sun god, Inti, to establish a new city and bring order to the surrounding lands. And so, with his sister and wife, Mama Acalo, he founded Cusco, which would become the capital of the Inca Empire. The city's strategic location, nestled in the valley of the Urubamba River, provided a natural stronghold for the burgeoning empire. As we explore the earliest history of Inca, we find ourselves in a world of rugged beauty and harsh climate. The Andean highlands, with their snow-capped peaks and fertile valleys, presented both opportunities and challenges for the fledgling civilization. The Incas would eventually develop sophisticated irrigation systems and agricultural techniques, allowing them to thrive in this unforgiving environment. One of the key figures in Inca's early history is Sinchi Roca, who ruled from around 1230 to 1260 AD. During his reign, the Incas began to expand their territories, conquering neighboring tribes and establishing trade networks. The city of Cusco, with its impressive stone architecture and vibrant marketplaces, started to take shape as a major urban center. As we continue our journey through the earliest history of Inca, we find ourselves drawn into a world of rich cultural heritage and spiritual significance. The Incas believed in a complex pantheon of gods and goddesses, with Inti, the sun god, holding a central place in their mythology. Their religious practices, which included elaborate rituals and human sacrifices, were deeply intertwined with their daily lives and agricultural cycles. The stage is set for the emergence of legendary rulers, such as Pachacuti, who would shape the destiny of the Inca Empire and leave an indelible mark on the history of South America. Join us next as we explore the remarkable events and figures that define the primary era of Inca, a period marked by conquest, cultural achievement, and enduring legacy. Welcome back to our show, dear listeners, as we continue our fascinating journey through the realms of Inca, a civilization that once flourished in the majestic landscapes of South America. As we transition from the origins of this enigmatic culture, we find ourselves entering a period of unparalleled prosperity and influence, where the Inca Empire reached the zenith of its power and grandeur. It was during the 15th century, specifically under the rule of Pachacuti, who reigned from approximately 1438 to 1472 AD, that the Inca Empire underwent a transformative expansion. This visionary leader, often regarded as one of the greatest emperors in Inca history, implemented a series of reforms and military campaigns that would extend the empire's borders, create a sophisticated road network, and establish a system of record-keeping using quipus, intricate knotted strings that encoded numerical data and narrative stories. One of the most impressive achievements of this era was the construction of Machu Picchu, the fabled lost city of the Incas nestled on a mountain ridge over 2,400 meters above sea level. This architectural marvel, built during Pachacuti's reign, stands as a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of Inca engineers and stonemasons who carefully carved and fitted the granite stones without mortar, creating structures that have withstood centuries of earthquakes and harsh weather conditions. As we delve deeper into this period, we are met with vivid descriptions of the vibrant city of Cusco, the imperial capital, where artisans crafted exquisite textiles, metals, and ceramics. The city's central square, the Plaza de Armas, was the hub of activity, surrounded by majestic temples, palaces, and marketplaces. It was here that the Incas would gather to celebrate the annual festival of Inti Raymi, honoring the sun god with elaborate rituals, music, and dance. The Inca Empire's extensive road network, which spanned over 25,000 miles, played a crucial role in maintaining control and facilitating trade across the vast territories. The roads, often built into steep mountain slopes and traversing raging rivers, were a testament to the empire's engineering prowess. As the Spanish conquistador Pedro Chiesa de Leon once noted, the roads were so well constructed that they seemed to have been made by the devil himself. As we explore this remarkable era, we find ourselves drawn into a world of rich cultural heritage and spiritual significance. The Incas believed in a complex pantheon of gods and goddesses, with Inti, the sun god, holding a central place in their mythology. Their religious practices, which included elaborate rituals and human sacrifices, were deeply intertwined with their daily lives and agricultural cycles. The empire's legacy, forged during this period of unparalleled prosperity, would endure for centuries, leaving an indelible mark on the history of South America. Join us next as we explore the decline and aftermath of the Inca Empire and examine the lasting impact of this remarkable civilization on the modern world. Welcome back to our show, dear listeners, as we conclude our fascinating journey through the realms of Inca, a civilization that once flourished in the majestic landscapes of South America. As we transition from the era of unparalleled prosperity and influence, we find ourselves entering a period of decline and transformation, marked by the arrival of European conquistadors and the eventual collapse of the Inca Empire. It was during the 16th century, specifically in 1532, that the Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro arrived in Peru with a small band of soldiers, seeking to exploit the riches of the Inca Empire. The Incas, weakened by a devastating smallpox epidemic and internal power struggles, were unable to resist the Spanish conquest. The empire's last stronghold, the city of Vilcabamba, fell to the Spanish in 1572, marking the end of the Inca Empire as an independent state. As we delve deeper into this period, we are met with vivid descriptions of the brutal suppression of Inca culture and traditions by the Spanish colonizers. The conquistadors, driven by a desire for gold and silver, destroyed many of the Incas' sacred temples and palaces, replacing them with Christian churches and Spanish-style architecture. The Incas' sophisticated road network, which had once spanned over 25,000 miles, was allowed to fall into disrepair, and their intricate system of record-keeping using quipus was lost. The Spanish also imposed their own language, religion, and customs on the Inca people, leading to a significant erosion of their cultural identity. Many Incas were forced to adopt European-style clothing, abandon their traditional practices, and convert to Christianity. The once thriving city of Cusco, with its vibrant marketplaces and majestic temples, was reduced to a mere shadow of its former self. Despite the devastating impact of the Spanish conquest, the Inca legacy continued to endure. Many of the empire's traditions and customs were preserved by the indigenous people, who continued to practice their ancestral rituals and ceremonies in secret. The Incas' remarkable achievements in engineering, architecture, and textiles also left a lasting impact on the modern world. As we explore this period, we find ourselves drawn into a world of complex cultural exchange and transformation. The Spanish conquest of the Inca Empire marked the beginning of a new era of colonialism and imperialism, which would shape the course of South American history for centuries to come. The Inca's story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving cultural heritage and respecting the traditions of indigenous peoples. From the majestic ruins of Machu Picchu to the vibrant textiles and ceramics of modern-day Peru, The Incas' cultural heritage remains a powerful testament to their ingenuity, creativity, and resilience. As the Spanish conquistador Pedro Chiesa de Leon once noted, the Incas were a people of great wisdom and knowledge, who built a civilization that would be remembered for centuries to come. Join us next as we explore the enduring impact of the Inca Empire on the modern world, and examine the ways in which their legacy continues to shape our understanding of South American history and culture. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.